Hi, today we're going to be doing a calibration using the Interface Gold Standard Automated Load Cell Calibration Frame. This is a 55K frame. We're going to be performing a 25K tension calibration today. Our unit under test and our standard have already been installed. We're pretty much ready to go. We're going to use our Windows-based Gold Standard software. This first screen here is going to allow you to enter information for the device under test, as well as temperature, humidity data for the calibration lab. So as I mentioned, we're going to start with a tension calibration. Here we already have a pre-configured set point file. Obviously you can go through and set up your own calibration protocols that you'd like to run. In this case we're going to be taking a 5-point tension calibration with one hysteresis point here. This information on the right pertains to our standard, along with the most recent calibration data as well. This column here translates back to the NIST traceable output on that standard for these various points that we're going to be calibrating today. So the next step is going to be to go ahead and continue once we have everything set up and or opened if it's a previous calibration. It's going to ask to turn the pump on, in which case we will. Okay, now click continue. First it's going to prompt to exercise the transducers. We'll go ahead and say no. We've already done this previously. And at this point we're ready to begin our calibration. So, calibration process has started. We're going to first be taking our 0 point, which it already did. Now it's going to be proceeding on to the 5K value. The window here on our left is our desired set point value. This is the output from the standard currently. As they start to get close, the analog meter up here will show you the difference between the two. And once it reaches the predetermined tolerance band and the number of readings have been averaged, again user configurable, it will then take that data and move on to the next point. As you can see, we're now already up to the 15K point, which was just taken. We have a couple more points left, and then we'll begin with the descending point. There's another user-defined configurable here, this ramping voltage. This determines how quickly that load cell tries to reach that desired load point. Well, there's our final point on the ascending side. Now we'll take our hysteresis point. There was a 10K point, and now we're returning back to 0 as indicated here. And our calibration is now complete. So we just performed a 5-point tension calibration in a matter of less than a couple minutes. Here we have a quick summary showing the performance of our load cell. We have a couple options now that we can look at the load versus error plot of this data here, which is shown here. Fitted data, which will give you coefficient values. And fitted plot data as well. Final step would be to then pull up your custom configured calibration certificate with logo or any other error information you'd like to have on that and plot that out for yourself. And this concludes the 25K calibration using the Interface Gold Standard Automated Load Cell Calibration Frame. Thank you.